Here's a very effective meditation for you. Imagine that feeling when the love of your life enters the room. Your heart beats faster, your breathing changes, your face gets warmer. You can't wait for them to notice and address you. If we could bottle this emotion, this feeling, and sell it, it's how many have already tried. So many products have been invented and sold with a promise to get the consumer so close, if not right to that high feeling. We have the ability to voluntarily recreate this feeling within ourselves. That special someone doesn't make it happen for us. We trigger this emotion ourselves, conditioned to do so. When we think about or look at the person for who we feel it. We can train ourselves to feel this way towards others and experience this wonderful joy more often. It just takes a little practice. Visualize feeling this way toward all the members of your family, each one making you feel great love and joy. Try feeling this way for all your friends, appreciating all of their qualities and accepting all of their mistakes, even when they're exceptionally disagreeable. Visualize this for a few breaths. Really, really feel it. And then imagine getting this joyful when you see other members of your neighborhood, your greater community, each of them inspiring this same feeling of love. Extend that outward to even the strangers you pass on the street, in the stores, and everywhere. Visualize this for a few breaths so you can really feel it throughout your body and your heart. Then try to develop it with every animal that you see, every pet. As you look into their eyes, try to sense some kind of brotherhood or sisterhood as fellow citizens of the planet. Try to love them deeply and desire that they feel intense happiness. Do this for a few rounds of breathing. Then finally direct it towards your enemies. You find that they no longer exist. There are no enemies anywhere. You begin to love all beings equally and to the full extent of who they are, like a mother loving her only child. And what follows from such an exercise or a daily practice like this is joy, and it's powerful. However, it is still dependent on the person you or the creature to whom you're directing it. Now, try to develop this love for love itself. Rejoice whenever you see someone sharing loving moments with you or towards anyone else. And rejoice when you hear the laughter of children, or most so when you hear the laughter from adults who don't do it nearly as often. Your heart begins to take on a new depth, and it radiates love and joy. Your love becomes more expansive, and you can feel it flowing through every cell of your body. Over time, and after much practice, the mind starts to lose its boundaries between self and other. And at this stage of love, a great wisdom arises. It sees all the positive and negative words and deeds of the other with gentle acceptance, realizing that they lack this elixir your heart has imbibed. Just as a doctor has great compassion and love for their patient, your understanding and insight softens you. It compels you to help them overcome the delusions of their selfishness, and you long to guide them to your state of mind. Like delicious food you want to share or a sunset you want to paint for others to see, this kind of joy is unbound and never selfishly kept. It's great compassion. Your love for all beings wishes them to have never-ending happiness. When they experience suffering, your compassion is instantaneous. You can't bear to see them in any pain or discomfort. Their freedom becomes your personal responsibility. Such wisdom combined with compassion makes one very valuable, a rarity among humans. Even though you focus less on your own happiness and more on others, your own happiness continues to increase. Eventually what dawns is the realization that the best way to help others is to dedicate yourself fully to the completion of your own evolution and become one, completely one, with the fundamental unity of being. This is the pinnacle of love, compassion, wisdom, and joy, found by most of the avatars of the world's spiritual traditions. This is called Bodhicitta. It's within us all if we only choose to follow a path of transformation.